Seeing people walk into this home hardware store in Milton has certainly made its owner, Jeff Seidel, happy. Now, Home Hardware was able to stay open for curbside pickup during the course of this pandemic, but Seidel says it was a lot of work for his staff.
If you think about it from the context of they've had to run and do all the shopping, personal shopping for everybody, and it was so grueling on them and everyone was exhausted. So the example I often use is, can you imagine having a customer over the phone describing a screw that's the length of their pinky? It was so hard to figure out what people wanted over the phone. So we are really, really excited to be able to actually serve them face to face again. Well, face to social distance face.
And in order to keep that face-to-social distance face contact going, Home Hardware has implemented things like protective screens at checkout, floor decals, and frequent disinfecting, to name a few. Seidel does say he is lucky he was able to keep staff employed in the last few months and continue to keep them employed now.
Several of them that have at-risk and high-risk people living in their homes and so on have opted to stay home, and some of them are more senior in our team, so they've opted to stay home, which is fine, which is great. But the others have really stepped up, and I'm so proud of how well they've done. They've done a great job through this whole process.
So it's pretty evident here, Jeff is super excited to come to some sort of new normal and have his doors open. Having said that, though, retailers like Home Hardware here, other hardware stores, greenhouses, nurseries and the like, had about a 7-day head start or so as they were allowed to reopen earlier in the stage 1 of recovery. But the retailers that officially can open today, well, they're just as excited.
We've been continuing to do business the last 2 months, doing just delivery service for, drop at a door. We don't have contact with anybody, so I'm most excited to be able to see my clients' faces again.
Although Laura Newton is officially allowed face-to-face interactions again, the owner of the Kind Matter company says she is taking baby steps this week by offering curbside pickup for now.
We are allowing people who walk by to come into the shop. We do have it sort of tabled off so they can't come fully into the space, but they're able to see, the shop and the products and sort of pick off the shelves, have us pick off the shelves items that they want. And then at the end of the week, when we have our protective guard at the cash register and our social distancing decals on the floor, then we will be able to allow people in with limited numbers.
Newton is relieved to be able to get back to business. She says having to temporarily lay off her staff was not fun.
I'll be honest, it was very scary. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know how long we were going to be shut down for, but we were able to pivot our business and then go online. We have products that people do need in their everyday life. We have our refills that are all Canadian-made products. So, whether it's hand soap or dish soap or laundry detergent, everything is Canadian-made, which I think is also what sets us apart a little bit.
And what sets them apart is actually in keeping with what all our levels of government has been asking us to do, and that is to shop Canadian.
When our clients are supporting our business, they're in turn supporting so many other local businesses, right? Which is really injecting money into our own local economy, which I think is very important right now.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Melissa Candelaria.